To some rugby league now. There may still be a few sore heads in Wigan tonight after the Warriors Super League Grand Final success over St Helens on Saturday. While it was a bit one-sided on the field, 70,000 fans made it a fantastic evening off it. And Howard Booth was there as the story unfolded.
Super League Grand Final special, but there's no doubt there's something extra in the air tonight because it's Wigan St Helens. And fans of both teams will tell you that victory this evening will be all the sweeter because of that age-old rivalry. And what would it mean to beat St Helens tonight? Chaps, you don't look like you're from St Helens.
No, we're from Cumbria.
We've got to beat this team this time. We've got to beat them again.
Natural tans, boys?
Aye.
It is going to be awesome, and we are all looking forward to it.
As for the match, Wigan's stunning start ensured the classic encounter predicted would never happen. 3 early tries ripped the stuffing out of Saints, who just couldn't build on Andrew Dixon's effort before the break. 22-10 to Wigan, but a scoreline which didn't really reflect the Warriors' dominance. So success for Wigan, a first Super League title in 12 years, but the flip side for St Helens, a 4th successive Grand Final defeat.
Never seen as much drop ball in all my life as that.
It was an appalling game. They weren't even in the game at all.
Giving penalties away, giving passing to the opposition.
What can you say? We got beat. Fair play to
Well,
us.
look at.
She's a plastic Wigan fan.
I could have played better myself.
Another bout of Super League sickness then for Saints. A wonderful night for Wiganers was just getting going.
We're going home, not me back with champagne. Superb.
Best game I've ever seen. Brilliant. It's about time, isn't it? We're back where we belong.
Amazing! Amazing!
Absolutely fantastic.
Starting them young, aren't you?
Yeah, she's 10 months old. First championship game we've won. Fantastic.
Howard Booth, BBC Northwest Tonight at Old Trafford.
Thank you and good night.
Some of the women were actually women in that piece. I'll leave you to worry which ones.
Well, time now to reflect on a magical weekend for the Wigan Warriors, who were crowned Super League champions for the first time since 1998. They saved their best performance of the season for the most important game of the season, beating their arch-rival St Helens by 22 points to 10 at Old Trafford. Let's look back now on a memorable night for the Cherry and Whites. And look who's with us in the studio, the man who masterminded the whole thing, Wigan's head coach, Michael Maguire. Michael, thank you so much for joining us. Just sum up the weekend you've had.
One word, probably unbelievable. It's, you know, the ride's still going. You know, I know there's plenty of the boys that are probably still partying hard at the moment. So, and it's well deserved. You know, they've put a lot of work in throughout the year, and it's great to see what they've got.
It is, of course, your first season in charge at Wigan. Did you ever imagine when you arrived that this would be possible so soon?
Oh, look, you never probably sort of think about those sorts of things. I mean, I was really just worried about what was happening the next day. And when I sort of got over here and the snow was outside, I wasn't quite sure what I was doing. But no, it's been a great ride, and you know, I've been very lucky to get a good bunch of boys to work with, and the whole club itself has worked extremely hard. And you know, it's a real honour to be.
Now, Michael, I must admit, I was at the Grand Final at the weekend. Incredible atmosphere. How does it compare, perhaps, to Grand Finals that you've done already in Australia?
Oh, someone actually asked me that question earlier, and they are very similar. I mean, the atmosphere was unbelievable. You know, the noise that the crowd made, and just the ground itself with the history there. You know, it was very, very special. So I'm very fortunate to have experienced both, but it was a special night last night.
You did all the damage, really, in the first 20 minutes, didn't you? So does that mean then that you can just sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of it then?
No, definitely not. I mean, St Helens are a good team, you know, and they never go away, and you know, you have to play right to the death of the game. And you know, probably with 5 minutes to go, we were sort of feeling okay about it, you know, with the points and what the boys had done. So it was probably the last 5 minutes I could start to relax, but you know, you're on edge the whole game.
Now, I was sitting in with some Saints fans who were less than pleased. That's their 4th straight grand final defeat. Any sympathy for them at all?
Oh, look,
Be careful what you say here.
Oh, look, it would be tough, you know, and at the end of the day, we had 17 players very hungry for success themselves. So, you know, to win a grand final is very special. To actually get to a grand final is special as well, because it's such a lot of work that's put in. But to achieve the trophy that sits next to me now, it's great for the Wigan fans and the players and everyone involved.
Now, what about yesterday? Appalling weather in Wigan Town Centre yesterday, but incredible scenes for the homecoming.
It was a great feeling, you know, to drive in there on the bus, and you know, as you said, the weather was poor, but that just goes to show the support of the Wigan team. You know, the crowd, they made that much noise when we drove up the road and parked the bus and got out and had a cheer with the fans. So it was a great day and great night after it too.
What about your friends and family back home in Australia? Do they get it? Do they get how important this is?
Oh, definitely. You know, I mean, my family does. You know, I had them all ringing and cheering back home, and I knew they were watching it. I'm not quite sure what time it was on there, but you know, that was up really early.
The game.
Yeah, they were able to get it, and through the internet, I think, and watched it live. And I can imagine my mum home would have been cheering extremely loud, and probably had a few tears there as well.
And they're very familiar with Wigan.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, from a little boy, I've sort of known Wigan. You know, through the heyday when they were very successful. Wigan is a massive name in rugby league right around the world, and you know, it's great to be a part of it. And you know, as I said, very honoured.
And you have something else that you're going to be celebrating very soon, don't you? We have a small Wiganer about to tip up, isn't that right?
Yes, I've got a little Wiganer on the way. It's due tomorrow, so it will be interesting to see whether it comes tomorrow. But you know, we've got a little bit more partying to do, I suppose. So hopefully she can hang on for a little bit longer.
Yeah, well, the very best of luck to you and Joelle for that. And thanks very much for coming in. It's been great to meet you. And thanks to Mike for the sport as well. Thank you.